for audiences only. You must be 18 years and older. There will be no discussion of slurs, religion, politics. Please be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and mods. This is your host, Voiceless. Fuckery would not be tolerated. I forgot to mention that Father J had something to say. And we're actually going to find the post about the whole lice thing.
You want to hear some funny shit? Happy Friday. No, folks, I have not completely removed myself from the bullshit of the 24/7 internet drama addicted, no other life having losers. So I'll pop into, even the geek room once in a while for about a minute or so to see what they're talking about, or Frank, or this idiot. The fuckers that revolve their entire lives around 24/7 internet, I need my attention drama bullshit. So yesterday when I popped into Hussy's stream, one of his own co-hosts was talking about Rev's new, whatever the fuck his new account's name is, and his image. And he's like, oh my God, look at Rev's new image. Holy shit, it's some freak ass fucking dude with lipstick. As one of Hussy's most trusted co-hosts, literally just insulted Hussy right in his own fucking stream. Because yes, Hussy, your own co-host, was describing what a horrible fucking freak of nature Rev looked like, being a dude in lipstick. And I knew you caught that. I saw your reaction. The sheer mind-blowing hypocrisy and fucking ridiculousness of the 24/7 internet fucking drama, no life having losers. There you go. You got, 2 minutes of my fucking time. Happy Friday. Hey, what's up, people? Happy Saturday. It is a dog park day. That's right. We are getting ready to head out. The sheer mind-blowing absolute fucking hypocrisy when a motherfucker's only content, short of just slowly fucking mumbling comments when you hit pause for a moment, when your only fucking content is other people's content, just downloaded and re-uploaded for what, 2,355 views, while your other videos and your shorts and your posts and your community tab are all join me here, donate here, here's my Cash App, here's my fucking PayPal, be sure to become a member for members only content of other people's content. But yet you go over here and you do streams of when creators have no content. When creators only content is other people's fucking content. Welcome to your Saturday fucking hypocrisy and 24/7 drama addiction. Hey, what's up, people? Happy Sunday. Here is your 2 minutes of Father J hypocrisy bullshit of the 24/7 literally have no other life drama addicted motherfuckers that are either streaming or you see them everywhere in side chats of everyone else's streams around the fucking clock. Motherfuckers that literally go to work. They stream them driving. Oh, no, wait a minute. I gotta take a break here and make a 20-minute video of what Shanny and Rev just said. Shit like that. when other people rule your lives. We're at the 52-second mark. So here I have been painting models. That's right. Painting pilots of my P40. Listening, just some background noise, of David Anthony. He is so appalled and outraged and enraged and calling for G-Man to be arrested because G-Man went on a little touch the grass, little Lowell's field trip for lulz. That's all G-Man's trying to get out of this. He's not asking for donations like, well, gee, David Anthony, every time I watch one of your videos, there's like 9 fucking ads in that motherfucker. Yeah. David Anthony, you are sitting here outraged that G-Man took a little field trip. He took public transportation and walked around, and people loved it. People grifted like motherfuckers again off of G-Man, providing your content that you are sitting here collecting money from, grifting, even worse. Touch the grass, motherfucker. There you go. Yeah, I have a whole nother side note to this. Frank telling other motherfuckers like G-Man, literally telling G-Man, holy shit, you left your house, you took public transportation, you went, I don't know, what, a town away, looking for G-Man, or excuse me, Shanny and Rev. But yet Frank is telling G-Man to touch the grass. Yeah, okay. Just like this fat fuck. So I sat here listening to you rage and say G-Man should be arrested for going in public areas, walking around, looking for Shanny and Rev. Hey, David Anthony, are you that outraged? Are you that enraged? Do you think Todd Malicote should go to jail for driving an entire state away, renting a hotel room for the sole reason to sit a parking lot away from Von Helton to stalk him and secretly film him? Where is your outrage for that, fat fuck?
Thank you, Father J. There's something else I want to show y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I really don't want to give this bitch any clout, but this is what I was talking about earlier. So I'm going to put you down here. All right. This is in regards to the update about Rev. Okay. Let's see. Beautiful people. Okay. All right. So this person basically said, hey, beautiful people. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. I have a little bit of info I wanted to pass on. This person reached out to me. Of course, I'm not going to share the name, so take this as you will, but someone very close to Rev shared what's been going on. The truth is, Rev was in fact at the uncle's house for the past 2 months. He brought lice into the uncle's home, and that's when he had enough and said he has to go. So his uncle gave him some cash and dropped him off at the shelter. That's why Rev looks so well rested and well fed. This story about being on the streets this whole time is total bullshit. Obviously, Shani wasn't welcome at the uncle's, so that's why she remained in the hospital as so long. The moment Rev was kicked out, she was put in her request to leave treatment within days, right back to be with Rev. As usual, everything they've been saying is lies. Nothing has changed. They still refuse to be honest and or lift a finger to help themselves. Pathetic. Shani keeps asking, where is everyone's humanity? But Shani, where is yours? You neglected and starved your own children. You choose this abusive bum over your own flesh and blood. You claim to be a badass and jump to be a hero and save a prostitute. To protect those boys. You sat by and watched Rev kick both those boys. He did nothing to protect them. Then you literally choose him over them. And the boys went into foster care. You didn't care. In your own words, you said it was a vacation. Then you proceeded to lie for him for years and made sure he didn't have to pay any consequences for his actions. And it wasn't until you broke up with that you ever admitted the truth about those boys, about the abuse. You threw him right under the bus, then look at you now. You took him right back. You don't care that he hurt your kids. You just wanted to use it against him to make him look bad. So Shani, even after that, you are still with him to this day. You don't care about being a mother. You are a selfish, lazy, lying, abusive scumbag from hell. So you can take all your humanity talk and shove it right up your fatty ass. I have absolutely no sympathy for either of you. You've earned nothing. You continue to get on here, scam, grift, and lie. I hope you stay homeless, but I'm sure some dumbass will come in and bail you out as usual. But as long as you come on here lying, I'm going to be right here showing everyone the truth. Enjoy sleeping outside. You earned it.
entities is they think, okay, I'm going to make this video kind of quick, I think. I think I've had the flu this past week, and whatever flu I've had has given me really bad sinus congestion. I've been sniffling. The sinus congestion is so bad that I probably am going to have this for another couple weeks maybe. But at least I have a higher energy level than I had like 4 days ago. 4 days ago,
This is Gail Court-Schuler, another cow, who has a husband known as Brett Spiner. It's all in her head. Not really married. He's a famous actor who she harassed. She is also married to Vladimir Putin, and she believes in the Jesuits. Apparently, I was muted this whole time. I'm sorry.
I felt like it was hard for me to get out of bed. I was so tired. I have been reading the comments underneath my latest YouTube videos, and let me just say this. When I was with my hangout on Friday, I was told by Garbage Man that Gabriel Chan of Fox News was reporting that there was a Gail entity in Vero Beach, Florida, who supposedly represented the Gail of me from, I would say, December 2020, when Jesus advised me to lay off on the seeds and nuts, or else I had so much diarrhea that Brent would not be able to consummate his love for me after we were married. And I corrected myself right away. And this Gail entity apparently never corrected herself. And she was having diarrhea dumps in a Walmart in Vero Beach, knocking things off the shelves. And she had a tattoo, I think, on her face that claimed she was a Jesuit, which I find really interesting because I've never wore tattoos. Let me tell you what I think is going on. And then they said there was something going on in Washington, D.C., where they had a chemical bomb scare or something. I have noticed that they're controlling the comments underneath my YouTube videos, and I only seem to be hearing from Jesuits or retards. However, there is another possibility that's coming through my mind. I am starting to think that, they're according to the rules of engagement for this war that we're having with them, it's supposed to be one-on-one, okay? They're supposed to pair themselves up with one person, because those are the rules for a multiverse war, okay? Well, they're cheating, because that isn't what they're doing. They figured out that I am not for them, that I shoot my lightning bolts and sling stones on them. So here's what I think they have done. They thought, oh, if we come onto the planet, Gail's going to shoot her lightning bolts and sling stones on us, so we need to be protected. So here's what I think they have done. They're lying to the Jesuits. I've been telling you Jesuits this all the time, but they're very effective liars. I mean, they were with us. They knew that we were dealing with the automatons, and the most effective lie is like 90% truth, 10% lie. So that's how they lie, okay? So, yeah, I believe that the Gail entities have taken over the Jesuit order. That's what I believe has happened. And they accomplished this by making them all retarded. So, yeah, I was reading a latest comment from somebody named Keith Dickinson or something, who I could tell was an idiot because of the stuff he was saying. And then he was saying, I have changed sides, you know. And his latest comment, but he's getting more stupid by the day, to the point where I am convinced that he is a retard. But it's not only him. It's also just about everybody is becoming a retard. So we may have to, I'm not going to tell my husband But it does appear we've got a problem with fat chicks releasing their fart gas and making everybody retarded. So it appears one of the strategies of the Gail entities is they think they can win this war. Well, they're cheating. They're not doing one-on-one. They sent out feelers, okay? And they just to see what they were dealing with. And they haven't been doing very good with one-on-one combat. So they've started a new strategy. It appears that they have taken over the Jesuits. That's what it appears to me. And they accomplished this by making every Jesuit retarded. So I have to ask you, Jesuits, have you been around a lot of fat chicks lately? And even if you haven't, it's possible they might have just created a bomb, a fat chick fart bomb, and just dropped it on everybody. I don't know what they're doing. I just know that every Jesuit commentator seems to be retarded. Like, I just wrote an article, which is pretty intellectually heavy. You'd have to have a high intelligence to grasp it. And I can tell the Jesuits either are not reading it. An article about what I think is going to happen, what I think Jesus's plans are for the future. And they just don't get it, man. Let me tell you, I'll just give you an example. I'm just going to make this video quick because, I'm getting really dumb comments. Like, let me go ahead and read some of the comments underneath my latest YouTube video. Yeah, to illustrate my point, okay? And if any of you left have average intelligence, just think about this, okay? It's been like this for the past couple weeks, but it's getting worse by the day. I cannot believe the comments I'm getting. Let me read this. Penguin St. Matthew thanks you. Okay. All right. Here's another one. What I did is I posted my last video. I posted a video of Jesus in 2021 when he appeared as a bird to us. He appeared as a hawk, a buzzard, a blue jay. And I did that so that everybody could see how sweet he was and that he doesn't deserve to be executed. Here's the comment I got. Seeing a hawk so close worries me that he isn't finding enough food elsewhere. Please let your neighbors know you saw a hawk, just for those with pets they let outside. Well, right on the video, it says the date, June 10th, 2021. And I've told people over and over again that Jesus has left us. Therefore, that means any birds you're seeing out there are not Jesus. They're probably drone birds. My reply to her, duh, this video was made in 2021 and Jesus doesn't need food too. Here's another one. This woman needs to touch grass. That one's so dumb it's not even worth commenting on. Here's another one. Do you plan on donating your brain to science? It may truly benefit humanity. Why in the world is he talking about my brain? In a video about Jesus appearing as a hawk. And here's how I replied. It's like, this video is not about my brain. It's about how sweet Jesus deserves to live. On to the subject of brains. Jesus' IQ is so high, we can't even measure it. And those asshole Gail entities think I could do better than Jesus at running the multiverse. Jesus' IQ is probably equal to God the Father right now. I would never want Jesus' job. I'm not qualified. And then Dr. John says, a few years ago, you said that Jesus had been smoking pot and drinking. Has he come to the light? Oh my God. These guys are not even reading my articles. And I said, oh, ye of little faith. And then I gave him a link to the article. Jesus left us in June 2022. Okay? He had an identity crisis. And I explained it, but if I'm explaining it to a bunch of retards, it's probably going in one ear and out the other. Here's another one. What are you on? This is heresy. Delete this video. Okay, that was about the birds, okay? My reply, heresy, my foot. This is a masterpiece. Yeah, I think the article I wrote is a masterpiece. It would make a great movie. He said, where in the Bible does it say that Jesus came back to earth again as a bird? None. And then I said, God the Father canceled the Bible. Jesus, like most deities and Satan, can take on many forms. Oh, by the way, okay. Let me read the next dumb comment. Oh, here we go. This one here. I, the son of Charlemagne, this is Keith Dickens 8122, am currently on course to kill every bird in Michigan and will go state by state until they are all slaughtered. Through the blessings of Shiva, Hecate, and the Gail entities, Jesus shall perish. Okay. Then I wrote, Jesus is not anywhere on this planet. You're retarded. He left and lives on high. And then here's Keith Dickens' answer. He will die along with you. Who needs one Gail when we now have thousands? The Gail entities are legion. With the assistance from the Jesuits and with the rebirth of Zach Knight, you are no longer needed, Gail. Perish with your precious Jesus. Then I replied, waste of time to argue with a retard. Bye. You've been hanging out with too many fat chicks, by the way. Your IQ can't be higher than 80. If you kill me, you can't kill Jesus because you killed Jesus by making me a goddess. Duh. Your IQ must be around 40. This retard thinks he's going to kill Jesus by killing all the birds. Well, you know what you're probably going to end up doing? You're probably just going to kill a bunch of drone birds because I think most of them are drones still. I mean, we did what happened when Jesus did start appearing as a bird in 2021, Lori McBride was the Antichrist at that time, okay? And she retaliated by killing all the birds and replacing them all with drone birds or spies, okay? Right now, and we've been trying to replace the drone birds with real birds, but I don't think we've completely succeeded. Yeah. So you know what this retard is doing? He's going around killing a bunch of drone birds, but he's so retarded, he probably wouldn't know the difference between a drone bird and a real bird anyways. So he could kill them, and their feet could plop up, and even their wires could come out of their body, and you look at them and think, oh, we got Jesus! He says, your end comes sooner every day, Gail. See you in hell. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't know what kind of line, I don't know what kind of line the Gail entities are telling this guy. Another question that I find very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so here's what I wrote. I said, it appears the Gail entities have taken over the Jesuits in order to protect themselves from myself and my men. To ensure the Jesuits stay in compliance, they seem to have made all the Jesuits retarded. They are lying to the Jesuits and using the Jesuits selfishly to protect themselves from me and my men. Jesuits, you are being used. I bet they put a lot of fat chicks in the Jesuit camps to make them all retarded. When the Gail entities no longer need you, they may drop you like a hot potato. They don't have any houses, so they decided to con the Jesuits into adopting them. They have a lot of money, too, so I'm sure they're paying the Jesuits good money. Disgusting what people will do for money. I just need to ask the retard Jesuits a simple question. Who's in charge of the Jesuits? Is it a Gail entity? If so, you've been had. Try taking back control of the Jesuits with someone who's not a Gail entity and see if they let you. Of course, they've probably made you so retarded, you wouldn't know the difference between a Gail entity and a Jesuit anyways. What a bunch of dumb suckers. Anyways, I'm going to let my husband, Brent, deal with this, okay? For all I know, they might have even taken over Keith Dickens' YouTube channel. They could be doing the comments, so who knows? Who knows? I mean, the news is all fake out there anyway, so all I can say is their goals haven't changed. They still want to make me a goddess, okay? Now, I find it very interesting that he's saying I can be killed, because the latest I heard is that the Antichrist cannot be killed. So if I'm the Antichrist, maybe they're lying to the Jesuits and saying that I can be killed when they're maybe planning something else. Yeah, maybe they're going to try to capture me or something. I don't know. The Jesuits gave me some sort of virus, it looks like, so I'm dealing with it. Yeah, you guys, I think it does appear, though, that one of their strategies is to make the human population retarded. So they think they're going to win this war. They're cheating. They're not doing the one-on-one combat, which is the way they're supposed to conduct a multiverse war. And it appears they're trying to make as many humans retarded as they can so that they can win the war by, well, obviously, if they make you retarded, they're going to have a definite advantage in battle. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I think is going on, you guys. I think their current strategy right now is to make everybody retarded. Mm-hmm. So I'm just you might say, how do we deal with this? Back in 2013, when we first had to deal with fat chicks, everybody had to wear special gas masks. We might have to go back to something like that. And we tried to use butt plugs on fat chicks. Some of them exploded and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to let my men deal with this, but I do think it does appear that we are dealing with a mental retardation epidemic. Yeah, that does appear to be the case. And it also appears that they have taken over the Jesuits. Yeah. I still suggest that everybody confer with my men, Gail's men, GAILSMEN at yahoo.com. And we shall see if we can, we'll have to, the war is still going on. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Iran and all that, but the war is still going on. And it's obvious the Gail entities are cheating. And it also seems pretty obvious to me that they are making everybody retarded. Regarding this Dickens guy, he appears to be a LARPer. Yeah, a retarded LARPer. And I'm pretty much I'm just going to point him out to let you know that he does appear to be bona fide mentally retarded, okay? Which means he's totally unreliable. Of course, I kind of figured that out all along. He's claiming he's the son of Charlemagne, that he confers with the god Shiva and all this other stuff. He definitely bona fide retarded, okay? Totally unreliable. But then most of the commentators underneath my videos are like that now. Yeah. So the Gail entities appear to have pretty much taken over the online conversations. Yeah. They're controlling the narrative. And it also appears they are making everyone retarded. Yeah. So it does appear to me that their strategy to win the war is to decrease the intelligence of the human race. Yeah. They're not having luck with what they sent feelers out. They cheated, and they determined one-on-one combat has not been going in their favor, which is the way they're supposed to conduct the war. So they're cheating. It appears they have taken over the Jesuits, but they've somehow convinced the Jesuits that they haven't. But if they've made all the Jesuits retarded, the Jesuits may not even realize that the Gail entities have taken them over. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. It looks like they're trying to make all the humans retarded. They don't care how they kill all the humans. If they succeed in killing them all off, even if they have to make you retarded first, they win, and I become the goddess that they want. For every human that dies, retarded or not, okay, then the Gail shield gets weak. and then I can become a goddess. So, yeah, we've got a mental retardation epidemic, which I believe has been instigated by the Gail entities, and it also appears they've taken over the Jesuits. So I'm just reporting to you what I have observed. You still need to confer with my men, gailsmen@yahoo.com, and whatever you do, don't trust a Gail entity. Don't trust them. You say, well, they haven't killed me. They're very clever liars. They tell you what you need to hear to trust them. Okay? They're very clever liars. They have a very high emotional intelligence. For instance, that one who showed up at Vero Beach, I believe was putting on a performance. And the fact that she was able to escape and that we were not able to take her out. Mm-hmm. She's hiding with the Jesuits. She used transporter technology to just disappear. Yeah. So here's what I think we're dealing with. Their strategy right now appears to be to make as many humans retarded as possible. It appears they have successfully made all the Jesuits retarded. And it appears they have taken over the Jesuit order. And they're hiding with them. Yeah. Another thing, they have a lot of money. So if you're the type of person who can be bought off, they'll get you hook, line, and sinker. They paid us millions of dollars in tips in order to gain access to Church of Gail, and it worked. Akasha felt, oh, they can't be all bad if they're willing to give us $1 million tip for our pizza. So we left them on Church of Gail. They built the transponder, which caused billions of them to come here. And then they finally admitted their true purpose: kill Jesus, kill Jesus, kill Jesus. Ah, yes, you'd want to kill the man who died on the cross for your sins. You really ought to, if you have enough intelligence to understand the article that I wrote, you really should read it. It'll give you the big picture of what I think is going on here. Okay? Yeah. You say, what do we do about the mental retardation? I am not sure. Just confer with my men at gailsmen@yahoo.com. You may want to start wearing gas masks in public. Yeah. When we first dealt with the fat chick problem, everybody was wearing gas masks. We might have to go back to that. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm noticing, okay?
In a world of secrets, where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains. She's got a sooner, her heart's pure and strong. With the power of the kill like the world's wrongs. She's a fast, passionate crusader.
All right, that is the update regards to Gail Kortschuler. Sub to Von Vader if you want more about her. Later, D-Gens.